Something.
Right.
All right. 3, 2, 1. What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the. Wait, I
All
fucking.
right. He's like, what podcast am I on
Okay, guys,
today?
totally forgot. What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Word on the Street podcast, yo. We're here with episode 13 because we're gonna fuck with 12, you
Yeah,
know?
fuck 12.
Yeah, when I was 11, I turned 13 because I didn't fuck with 12.
Yeah,
know
me
what I
too,
mean?
actually.
So, yeah, bro, it's actually episode 12, but we're gonna call it 13 because
Fuck 12. Yeah.
But we're here.
I
What's
don't
up,
think they'll
dude?
let us put that in the title.
Yeah, fuck them. Whatever.
Fuck 'em.
I don't care.
I'm good. How are you, bro?
FCK 12, you know?
FCK. Yeah.
I'm doing good, bro. It's fucking Friday today. It's usually Tuesday when we do this, but it's Friday today.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we couldn't record on Tuesday because you got the chance to be on the Off the Menu podcast. Shout out them. Shout out the boys at Off the Menu.
Shout out Off the Menu for real, bro. That was a good time.
It was dope, bro. Like, I was there in the background watching you, man, studying, taking notes like always, but fucking, it was so sick just to, like, see you there. And you definitely were in, like, this fucking, like, what would you call it? Like, just in this flow state of mind for sure, where you just, like, you know, you were in the zone.
I don't even know. That's how I felt, bro. I felt like someone else took over my body in that moment and like said some shit because like
That's
I
fire.
didn't stutter. I didn't like.
Yeah, bro, it was
You know,
one,
like I
one
didn't
good take.
swear. Like it was weird, bro. It was like definitely a different Omar King. You know, and like took over.
How'd you feel, like, doing that whole thing?
It was good, bro. I want to say first of all, thank you for fucking coming and like being there. Like,
Thank you for having me
It
there.
felt good having you in the corner and like knowing that like you know what I mean. Like Gooba's not gonna let me get fucking thrown out of the ocean, you know. So.
Yeah.
But it was a good time, bro. The homies were super cool. It was a really good time. Yeah, bro, I'd do it again if they ever asked me to go back. And I was episode 50. That
Episode
was like
50,
good
bro.
Episode number to get is 50, you know?
And I think you gave them a great episode 50, bro. You just had, like, they said perfect gems, bro. You gave a bunch of game. You know, shout out your mom. Shout out, like, shout out Blasey, bro. He picked up on that shit. That's
Bro,
crazy.
that is insane. Today is Friday. We did that on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And it's only been 3 days, and
And he
Blasey
picked up on
already
it.
saw the fucking video and posted on his story is insane, bro.
Bro, it's just like,
That's so
the
wild.
reach. How do you even...
That's insane how he posts on his story and just like, it's wild, bro. So
Yeah.
shout out Blasey for real.
Yeah, for real. Maybe
come
you'll
on the
see this
fucking
one.
pod.
Yeah.
Come on
Hey,
the
we've been
pod.
saying that for a minute, yeah.
Yeah, we have. Speaking of Blasey, though, we
Yeah,
do
we got
have the
the-
little incense burner right there. It's not burning any incense right now because we don't want incense
smoke.
going in our mouths, you know. But super cool. We did light some earlier. It was working.
It's
super
amazing.
sick. Yeah, it's a cool little piece.
I definitely like just like taking it, you know, to the next levels of shit. Like this is like you said, I like how you phrased it on the interview too. Like you want to be a household brand. You say this all the time. Like this is one way, you know, people love incense, people love shit like this, because then it's like, bro, it's a speaker, like a retro kind of speaker, and then like you burn incense out of it, and
Looks so
you put
cool.
it anywhere, you know, bookshelf, a fucking glass table, like
Yeah.
here, you know,
You
like
can put it in a glass case and it looks like a fucking like it's supposed to
collectible
be
pottery
there, you know,
item.
like
Yeah,
super sick and it's usable. That's a cool thing. And like I have an incense burner over there that's running right now, but it drops incense all over the place, and that one's cool because it doesn't. It has its own little incense catcher and yeah, all of that. You just
Yeah.
empty that out and there you go. You know,
yeah, that's definitely
So-
killer, bro. He killed it with that
he
design.
definitely did a good job. Shout out Blasey. Thanks for fucking posting me on your story, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy,
insane,
bro. Oh yeah, congratulations.
That's literally like motivation for the rest of the year right there.
Yeah, bro, you're starting it off right, bro. First two
Crazy.
weeks into the year, and you're already on Blasey's page,
It's
which is
insane,
amazing, bro.
You
You
know?
deserve it, bro. You fucking
Thank
put
you.
in that work, dude.
Thank you so much, bro. It's insane, and yeah, I'm very motivated, and I'm hungry. Like I've
Yeah.
been saying this, I'm hungry, and there's nothing stopping me. And now there's definitely, you know what I mean? Like this is the little cosign I needed. You know.
That's fire that you say that. I've been thinking about it all day, and it's like people like expect like the motivation to come first, but it's like there's no motivation or nothing until you have that hunger. You gotta be
Mhm.
hungry first to want something. You know, you're gonna do something when you're hungry, type shit. Like if you
Yeah.
you know to get that food, you're gonna be motivated. So it's
yeah,
like
bro.
definitely you already had that hunger, and then like I've always told you, you're reaching these fucking higher scales, bro. This scale right here is like you said, it's inspiring to you, pushes you a little bit further. Like you can definitely keep going with this shit.
Dude, and not only is it cool for me, like it's cool for the homies.
Yeah,
For their
exposure for
podcast
their
to get put
podcast.
On like people like that follow Blasey are gonna be like, what podcast even is that? You
Yeah.
know, like, and Blasey is on a podcast, so people are interested. You know, so that's crazy.
For
bro.
Blasey to even watch, bro, like that's what I'm saying. Like either someone sent him a clip, like, oh, these people brought you up, pretty cool podcast, or like something. But it's just fucking sick. And yeah, the
Mind-blowing.
exposure to their podcast. Like I told them when we were there, bro. I think they're the only other ones in Utah, you know, that are like fucking pretty big and blowing up type shit. And they're really putting the culture on there, doing musicians, artists. They're doing all types of different people, you know, photographers and all shit. Like they're just bringing people on to really spread the word of everybody. Like, there's shit going on here, you know? There's so much motion in Utah.
Yeah, bro, they have a lot of episodes, and shout out the homies for real. And like, not only was it cool to just be on the podcast, it gave me a different light of like how far we can take this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
And shout out them because they were eager to help us and, like, eager to
yeah,
even try to come on, you know? And, like, we're going to try to get them on, too. So I feel like that's a good guess.
that was super crazy that they were like fucking get us on like as soon as possible. Like that was super cool and like.
I fuck with their dynamic, bro. 3 different people, and you can tell they're all kind of very different. Like, you
Mhm.
know, like their brains work differently, but they like work so good because like one guy asks like a serious question, one guy asks a sillier question, and like, you know.
Yeah.
And then even then, like with the whole gifts too, like they were just so stoked on that shit, and I feel like it brought it in a little more together. And like you said, it was the icebreaker in a sense because they're like, oh shit, like you kind of you didn't know what to expect, but like you bringing that was kind of like, you know, like I'm not gonna be shy or anything, you know,
Mhm.
like you came in standing on business type shit.
Yeah, yeah. I just wanted to give them gifts because I feel like, you know, when you go and you get put on a platform like that, no matter how big or small the platform is, you kind of have to show the love back, you know? So I
Yeah.
wanted to, like, just give them something, you know, just so I didn't pull up empty handed.
No,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
And
And
they
just
let us
kinda,
in their like place and their
yeah,
space, you
you
know.
know, like in the creative space, like you said, and all that. So I wanted to kind of give back a little bit. And, you know, even if they throw the little pillow on the couch or something, that's cool. They said that they wanted to use it to decorate their scenery, so that's cool. Like, you know, everyone wants to have
We got
little
that
cool
set up, you know,
decorations, you
yeah.
know. So that's cool, and I'm glad the whole time they were like showing my products and stuff. So
Yeah, he was holding on to the hoodlum homie the whole
and
time.
the other homie had like the pillow right there, and they seemed very happy afterwards. We talked with them, and like
Yeah,
you said,
chop
they
it
were
up.
willing to help, and they asked me for some advice and stuff too,
Yeah,
and that was super
it was a
cool.
good
Like,
exchange of information.
it was cool, bro, and like it feels like we built that bond and that, you know what I mean. We're growing that relationship even more now, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely like it's like how they say, you know, like it's cool like what you know, but it's also who you know, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like having those connections, even if it's like after that little bond, like bro, we can see him, you know, at a different event, and it'll be a way different interaction than before, you
Oh
know.
yeah, for sure. Before it was like, hey, and now it's gonna be like, yo, bro,
What's
like
up?
it's like
Yeah.
completely different. And I'm glad you were there, bro, because when you do get your episode, like they already know you, they already like are, you know, like
Yeah.
okay with you and everything. It'll be so easy for you to
It'll be
just
dope. I
hop
feel
on
like
there.
I'm obviously not like expecting nothing or like I told him too. Even if they do have me ever on, it's just like right now. Obviously, you know, I feel like I rushed like coming into this whole clothing thing. I'm like rushed in my way, and then like this whole last year, I took a step back and like watched your guys' way, and like this whole year, like I'm gonna be way more ready to execute things in a way where it's gonna be smoother in transition. Where like now I'm kind of like I'm even tripping because I'm like I haven't posted content. Like I gotta like you know keep my account alive in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'd be stressing about those things. So it's like I definitely have like new visions and new views of everything. And even after fucking being there and listening to you, I was like, holy shit, like I kick it with this guy. This guy's like just so inspirational. I was like, bro, like this guy's right. Like,
Thank you
yeah,
so
bro.
much,
You had a lot
bro.
of good shit to say on there, bro.
I feel like sometimes what they say is you need to take one step back to take 2 steps forward. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what you're doing, bro. You took that one step back, you learned, you analyzed, and now you're gonna fucking execute everything you learned. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And like just being able to see the level of things and like with you, bro, like obviously you're hella open with me and showing me all your projects and stuff. So I think it's such a good experience. Like I'm very lucky and it's so dope because like you know, you showing me like the higher qualities and like just like I fuck with the way that you dibble and dabble with shit. You're not just here to fuck around, you know. Like I told somebody yesterday too. Like we always say, like if you're in this for the money, that's not where it's at. Cause you know, first fucking few months or even first year or two, you know, you're not gonna be making shit. Like
Yeah.
you and your business are considered one, you know. Like you're both gonna be scratching pennies. Like you shouldn't be considering yourself making a bag and your business making a bag because there's not enough bag there, you know. So
Yeah. Yeah, bro, it's hard for sure, you know, at first, but I shouldn't let people scare them. And it's possible, bro. If you really want it, you know, you could do this shit. Like, nothing is impossible.
yeah, and like you said, you gotta have ignorance, you know. Like if you
A
knew
little
everything, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of ignorance, you know? Because if not, then, like, fuck, you're never doing this, you know?
Yeah, you're just gonna stay behind and fucking.
You're never gonna do it. Like, it's hard, bro, but it's possible, and, like, I'm glad we have such a supportive community. Like,
Yeah,
whether
I
it be,
think it's
like,
because everyone
freaking...
wants to grow. Like they're tired of being pushed down.
Yeah.
Like we want to fucking bloom out of here, and it's
Yeah.
so bubbled up with like the Mormons and stuff. People like come to Utah, and that's all they expect. You know, I think that's also another thing of Utah. Like we haven't gotten any exposure for shit like that until this last year with the All Star Weekend and like fashion shows. We've been having a little more and shit.
But now we gotta turn that bitch up. You
Keep
know what I
going,
mean? We
yeah,
got
keep that shit
exposure,
going.
We gotta turn that bitch up. Like, I was kind of very inspired to kind of We should do like a little farmers market, like you were saying, or like a little, get a bunch of the brands together and do something together.
That's
Like,
what I've been thinking.
know?
I've been talking to Keegan and them at the store. Shout out the boys at the store, bro. Yeah, hopefully, Valentine's Day we were thinking about something like maybe on the 10th,
Run it up.
because it's like everybody last minute, shopping for your girl, your boy,
Mhm.
like fucking clothing, shoes, vintage, fucking, and then just
Little
art,
Valentine's
local
Day.
vendors, fucking. I think people will eat that shit up, like,
Yeah,
and it's just
dude.
bringing the community together. And also, like, we got to start like now. Like, if you do it at the beginning of the year, and since we're a new group together, see how we work together on our first like event, and then be able to plan out the next few ones ahead of time and like prepare better and like know how we all work together.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think it's just all about like doing it, like you said, a little bit of ignorance and go a long way.
Hmm. I feel like, and we all have our like Mo knows how to throw a fucking event. You know what I mean? Like we all
Yeah.
have our strengths.
Yeah.
We all have our weaknesses, but we put all that shit together. We're fucking unstoppable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like all of us know what we're doing, and we put all that shit together. Unstoppable.
Yeah, we'll fucking kill this shit,
Yeah, bro. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited for what this year brings, and it's already been a good start. Sorry about that, guys. Google had to use a restroom. We already know we had to stop real quick, but we're back now.
Yes,
so.
sir.
Yeah, bro. I'm excited for what this year brings. It's gonna be good. I'm pretty sure, like whatever it does bring, it's gonna be good, and I'm excited and I'm ready.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
kill
ready
this
to
shit.
take it fucking head on and shit. That's not
Yeah.
good. But yeah, bro. Speaking of head on, bro.
All right.
As Pizza and Marcel Zago are going head on right now, bro.
Head
Against each other, going
beefing.
head versus head.
Yeah. Tip versus tip.
Tip versus tip. Tip drill,
Battle of the swords.
So you sent me this. You don't know who Marcel Zago is.
I don't even
who the
fucking
fuck is
know.
Marcel
Yeah, I was like,
Zago?
who the fuck?
A lot of people watching right now don't even know who Ass Pizza is,
Yeah.
probably, Ass Pizza is a designer. We went to his pop-up. Shout out Ass Pizza. We gave him a shout out on here before. Ass Pizza is a designer. He makes really cool shit. But he posted on Instagram, I am not Marcel Zago. Don't compare me to that weirdo or something like that. And Gooba sent it to me. Who the fuck is Marcel? So Marcel Zago is another brand.
Okay.
It's another designer that he's known for like having like a white Michael Jackson hoodie. He's done like the white Kanye West.
Hey, you
face,
sent it to me, and I was just super disturbed. Yeah.
Just really weird stuff.
Yeah.
He's done like a Jesus hoodie. Bunch of weird stuff. People have bought his stuff. So it's expensive.
I'll put it up.
Yeah, the clothing is kind of expensive, like $120 fees and shit.
Damn.
But people think that that's an Ass Pizza brand too. People think that for the longest time, Marcel Zago was Ass Pizza. Something because I think at one point Ass Pizza said like, I collabed with Marcel Zago or something on this T-shirt, and it's like the best high quality T-shirt or something, and it ended up just being like a shirt from Walmart or something, like a very cheap shirt, so he bamboozled the whole industry, but he put a Marcel Zago tag on the shirt.
Okay.
So people were like, oh, it's a collab with this big designer, when in reality it was just like a cheap shirt with a tag put on it,
Yeah. Most of the shit.
Yeah, so anyway, that's what happened, and now he's saying he's not Marcel, and Marcel's coming out on his Instagram saying like, I got this video, Ass Pizza, don't make me leak it, like a bunch of other stuff. It's a whole thing. They're going at it. I think it's marketing. I think, it's promo.
Social media promo. Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I don't know who the fuck Marcel is, and so it's like I said, I live under a rock, so my opinion only means so much. But I mean, fucking like, yeah, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? I guess there could be so many things. It could be like, he could be saying it's on him. It could be like an alter ego type shit where it is him, But then I think like with the whole like the Ass Pizza and Babbitt thing, I feel like he's already doing that. I just don't know. Like, it could be him. I feel like he's always doing so many things at a time. From my perspective, because I don't know shit, I'm just like, damn. Yeah, it could just be fucking some like trendy
His
type
friend or
shit.
something?
Yeah, just trying to give him some hype,
Yeah.
Like, oh, dude, I did good this last year's shirt turn type shit. Like, and that could be cool too. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, but yeah,
We'll see.
Yeah,
see
like
what
what?
it is. Ass
Speaking,
Pizza
did you see his last few drops?
for
Like his
Babbitt?
last prints? Yeah, for Babbitt.
Yeah, so we were wrong. So I said that it was gonna be a high end brand, but it's not.
Just printing
It's
over
printing
shit.
over DI shit.
Yeah.
Um,
And some of
Cool.
them are cool blanks, like
Yeah.
cool bottoms. Did you see the Bape one that he sold for $25?
yeah, bro.
That was pretty
That's
sick.
a cool thing, but it's like, yeah, it's a risk with that. You were either getting a Babe tee or you're getting like a fucking Gap shirt.
Or
you know?
Gildan,
Yeah,
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
But it's cool. At least he's like there's so much clothes out there and so much waste. At least he's reusing shit.
Yeah,
You
instead
know,
of like making more. Yeah.
yeah. At least he's reusing it. Like that's cool. He's repurposing it. That's cool too. But yeah, it's cool. Let's see what else he has. I'm sure he has more up his sleeve. But this whole Marcel thing, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. I think it's a marketing scheme. Seems like it feels tastes like a marketing scheme if I've ever tasted one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because it's just back and forth, you know. Like,
Yeah.
if you didn't care, it wouldn't be so much back and forth.
You just leave it, you know.
Yeah, and the whole I'm gonna drop a video on you, like.
Yeah, it has to be marketing. It feels like that Cactus Jack thing all over again.
Which one?
The whole Cactus Mac.
Oh, that thing. Yeah.
It feels like that whole thing all over again.
Yeah. I could see it. I definitely could see it.
That's what it feels like. But yeah, you know that's something I wanted to bring up. I felt like it was a good thing to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, Aspie's has just been, I feel like, all over the place from good and bad this last year. So
Yeah.
I guess like it's cool though because he's got like such a cult following where it's like people like that don't know Ass Pizza in the sense they're like, who the fuck's Ass Pizza? They keep talking about this guy, but he's got like over thousands of followers, you know. And there are people that constantly.
And yeah, they will buy all of his shit.
He has that like supreme hype where people are waiting for his shit, and like he's just doing some like not shitty prints, but like shitty prints, you know, like.
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah, it's half-assed. Yeah.
Uh-huh. But that's been Ass Pizza for a long time. He didn't even ship out his clothes for a long time, you know.
What do you mean?
For a long time, they're like you go on Ass Pizza's page right now. There's still people like ship my order from 2017. Like back in the day, Ass Pizza would do drops and not ship them.
Yo, fuck that.
Yeah, so.
Bro, I feel bad when like I'm like 1 to 2 weeks wait, and then like even more than a week, I'm just like that's more than like enough of a wait. Like your item like should not take more than a week unless it's a pre-order. Like, you know.
But then again, like we're not getting like thousands of orders like they are.
That is true.
You know.
Yeah, that is true.
Because like, I get like my fucking 10 orders and I'm like, oh shit, it takes me like an hour to pack and ship them.
But that's why like with what you said though, like keeping what was it? Keeping them like keeping demand high but fucking
The
supply low. Like even if you do have 1,000, like there's a great way like to maintain that, you know, because then you'll still have those people in line for these next drops. Like fuck, I can't even get one, you know,
Yeah.
like. I feel like once it's oversaturated, like you said, there's people fucking. I don't know. I'd rather have people be like, "Damn, I can't get something," than like, "Oh fuck, I'm still waiting on my shit," you know. Like,
Yeah.
So I don't know, but it all depends. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe it don't work like that. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know.
Maybe people did get their order and they're just trolling too. We don't know.
That
You
is
know what
true.
mean?
I
It
feel like
could
his
be a little bit
community
it
is
could be a
kinda
little
like
bit of both.
that,
It's a little
yeah.
trolly, you know.
Yeah.
So, but nothing but good things to say about Ass Pizza. We met him and
Cool ass
everything. He was
guy.
the coolest fucking.
Yeah.
person.
Every
So
time I
shout
could
out
say
Ass
that,
Pizza.
yeah.
That's all I could ever say about him. Cool.
I almost won that fucking event too, but
You did.
fuck.
You were like top 6. Running.
Yeah, I lost. I
That
got
was
tired at
crazy.
the end. That kid, I was glad he won him though. The 730s.
Yeah, and it was a Mexican guy that won too. So shout out La Raza, you know.
Yeah. Yo, did you see those Cactus Plant, the leaks, the like Air Force ones, and they do the up tempo air on them?
Oh, it's happened before.
Oh, has it?
Yeah. They you're able to customize them too, bro. Like choose your own colorway and shit. Like
Wait, really?
yeah, like it came out like that was like a Nike ID type thing back
Oh,
then.
damn. Yeah. So, but I guess Cactus
doing it
Plant's
again?
dropping colorway. Yeah.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, I think it's like purple or something. I will have to show
That's
it.
sick. That's
Yeah,
sick.
it's not too bad, but I just think it's crazy because like I used to like the up tempos. Not a lot of people like the up
Wait,
tempos.
but is it the Air Forces or the?
Yeah,
actual,
it's on the Air Force.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
and
what
then
I
it says
mean.
air on
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
and the Nike signs under it.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
they
I
could
think
do
it's
that.
sick. It
Yeah,
looks
that's
sick.
pretty cool. That's
Yeah.
a cool idea for sure. Yeah, they've seen like there's a white pair.
Okay.
You're good at posting the photos. There's a white pair and a black pair.
Every time I'm like going through them, I'm like, fuck, I just give myself so much work. Because we'll be like, yeah, go, but we'll add it. And like while I'm doing it, I'm like, fuck, here I go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fun. I think it's just funny and ironic because we're both like, yeah, we'll post it. We'll post it.
And it's a lot of work.
It's not too
So-
much. Like the one that like last time where I was like, fuck, I always forget to ask you. So like on the last one, I was like, I didn't ask him, I didn't get it or whatever. Like I just put text. But it's like, yeah, I definitely gotta hit you up like for the shit you got.
Yeah, definitely let me know and I'll send over.
I think
something
what
with
did
you.
we talk? I don't know. We'll move on.
But
But yeah.
yeah, that was fucking the Cactus Plant Flea Market.
Oh yeah, that's all. Just fucking tangent.
Just fucking nothing else. So, did you see Mischief? Mischief is making the rounds again.
Yeah.
You said that this is something that you've seen probably.
Yeah, they've advertised this before.
I haven't, but it's funny. It's fucking Fabuloso cologne
And
and
WD-40.
WD-40 cologne.
I'd buy the WD-40
That
one.
is why.
I like the smell of WD-40.
But like, would you like want to smell like that?
Maybe if I like work at a shop, like as a mechanic, I'd purposely have that.
Yeah.
You know, then be like, damn, this guy's working hard.
Yeah.
Just like spray it on it,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh
yeah.
shit. And then like the Fabuloso one's kind of, that one's kind of crazy, but it's like if you have like hardwood floors, I would use that and like say you like got like a bitch coming real quick and you're like, fuck, I can't mop my floor. Like
Spray your dog with it.
my dog is crazy.
And
The
like have it run
floor.
around.
No,
You
what?
know, maybe the whole floor smell like Fabuloso.
That's child abuse, animal abuse.
Would PETA like not be okay with that?
I don't know if that's chemically like
Oh,
safe.
chemically compound.
Yeah. But
don't
I
know.
mean, who knows? You know, that is kind of crazy. WD-40 and Fabuloso scent.
That's like a crazy scent.
Are you big on colognes?
Not really, bro. I don't really use cologne.
You gotta get you some colognes.
I don't really like cologne because they leave like that. Like, okay, so this is gonna sound so weird, but I don't wash my t-shirts and like hoodies and stuff like right after I wear them.
Yeah.
You know, because like I don't do like I went home or I went home, I put this on, and I'm gonna go home right after. I've only been here for about an hour. You know,
Yeah.
like my pants is different, but my t-shirts and stuff, it's not like I sweated.
Well, you can use your
Yeah.
pants a few times.
Yeah, you can, but it's like it's a little different. You know, but my t-shirts, it'd be
I thought-
like I got t-shirts I don't think I've ever washed in my closet because I've only worn them like twice.
For
But
2
I've had 'em-
hours.
but I've had them for like a year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I've never washed them.
I guess that
Yeah.
makes sense though. Yeah, that smell.
But I don't like cologne because you spray it and then it leaves that after cologne smell, and it's like I have to wash this bitch. You know what I mean?
That
Like,
doesn't make sense.
so that's why I don't like cologne. But remember when I told you I was like, oh, my shirt probably smells weird because it's vintage.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, like there's stuff like that I'm like I got vintage tees.
Pants.
That,
I like the
washed.
smell of denim. Like after it's been washed a bunch of times, and like when you rip it, it releases the smell.
Only
This
you would know
sounds
that,
so
'cause you're the one
crazy.
ripping denim.
Yeah. No. Yeah. This sounds insane as fuck. Now that I'm speaking about it out loud, but yeah.
Especially the
like-
butt area, huh?
All right. That's insane. No, but like the clothing has like a smell. All right. Next topic. Fuck.
This man just said, I love the smell of denim when you rip it.
Bro,
Smells
it's so
good.
crazy.
Speaking of crazy, Kanye West has allegedly removed
His
all
teeth.
of his teeth and added, like, what were they called? Fucking
They're just like
some type of
titanium.
titanium grills.
Yeah,
that are, like,
well,
block.
so-
It looks like a block.
They were saying it was inspired by the James Bond villain Jaws, which I was like, damn, that's pretty sick, but stupid at the fucking same time. It's Kanye West. I mean, what can we expect? Someone needs to control his money.
Well, you know, Kanye was at first like one of the first people to like put grills on and and put like permanent grills in back in the day, cause he did have like car accidents.
Yeah,
He
after
had
the
teeth
car
anyway,
accident,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Like he didn't have teeth anyway, so
I've always wanted grills. I like grills. I can't talk shit.
that one's a crazy one though.
Well, that one is
If you
insane.
notice the photos, it doesn't look real.
Yeah, that's well, cause it's on top. But I think it's probably a block. If it's real titanium, it's probably just like a fat ass.
How does he eat with that? Could he eat still?
That's what I'm saying. It's not real. It can't be real. But then again, it's Kanye. I don't fucking know. Maybe he's making slushy food. He's just sucking all his food in insane.
Probably talks weird.
Yeah, like that,
You know, like
yeah.
probably talks really weird.
Whose grills do you like? I like Michi's grills. Michi Darko has
Yeah.
some sick ass grills. Fucking
yeah.
Tyler had some cool
I
grills.
like his Gap grill. That's
Yeah.
cool.
I like the different style of grill. Like who has?
Rocky has cool grills.
Yeah, Rocky has some sick grills. Yeah, yeah. I think I like
you know
like
those little kids that have the grills? Like the one girl on their teeth? It's like
silver tooth kids. You fucking. I know a bunch
Shout out
of
those
those.
little kids,
Shout out
they
those
be
kids.
killing
There's no
it.
more of those anymore.
No?
I don't think so. That was like their
Back
last.
in the
That was
day.
our generation. Yeah. In
Do you
between
have
like
it? Did you ever get one?
no you.
Do those kids still have
No,
those?
yeah, those are permanent, bro. That's like from having cavities and
No,
shit.
you're lying.
Yeah, bro. If you're a silver
Fuck.
tooth kid, you're a silver tooth kid forever.
life?
Well, unless you get like fucking
Dentures?
like yeah,
Like
if you get the
Kanye
white
West, You
teeth.
get them taken out and then you put a fucking...
What are those veneers? Yeah, if you get like veneers and shit. I would like veneers,
I'm glad.
but I heard they
did
hurt like a bitch.
And don't they have to shave your teeth down for that?
They pull them out or something. Yeah.
They like shave them down.
Oh, and then attach 'em, yeah.
And then your teeth look so weird. You look like
Yeah.
Like, oh,
I think a lot of like rappers do it. Like
Yeah.
Lil Yachty, I think has
your
veneers.
teeth are fucked. Your teeth
Uh,
get fucked from Halloween, bro.
yeah,
From all the
fucking. I think
sugar.
Kodak. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mean it's a weird world. I mean we live in a world where we fucking can edit our characters however the fuck we want. I guess. I mean there's people that do like horns in them. You know,
With this
fucking.
AI shit now.
Yeah, that's wild. Imagine just
This AI shit's gonna fucking be like, bro. And we're talking a lot. If you think about it, there's now gonna be 12 hours of us talking on the internet.
yeah,
You know.
yeah.
So if someone takes all 12 hours, you can make an AI
Voice out of us,
you know,
because we've said about
because
like
we said
every
a lot of
word.
words.
We say fuck all the
Yeah,
time. Like
it's
yeah.
a lot of words.
Not only just that, but like I think it's just crazy because so like last year there was this writer's strike that went down in Hollywood, and it was pretty crazy because like a lot of the writers were fighting with the directors because the directors wanted to use ChatGPT to like write movies and write the rough drafts and that and have all the writers just like correct the rough drafts. But then that would cut like their pay in half, and so like the writers did not like that. So that's why like last year a lot of movies were like pretty dog shit
Mm-hmm.
because like it was
They were
like what they already
ChatGPT
had.
movies.
Probably though, there's probably been a few movies that we've got that are full
That
Chat
Winnie the Pooh
GP.
movie, you think?
That's just crazy.
The
We keep
Blood
talking.
and
We need to
Honey?
stop talking about it.
They're making a Tigger one.
They are.
Yeah, because Tigger joined the public domain like Mickey Mouse. Like the Cellbowl Mickey. So they're
Wait,
gonna make
but
a Blood and Honey 2 with
can you
Tigger.
search it up? How much money it grossed? Like how much it
What?
made?
Yeah,
Like that
okay,
movie.
okay.
I want to know
Keep
what.
talking about it.
But yeah, so the writer strike, they like went on strike. I don't know if it's done yet, but like so a lot of TV shows were like canceled. You know, like a lot of people weren't writing at all, and so which is stupid because it makes the directors like be like, oh yeah, now we have to use the fucking Chat GPT, you know. But so I don't know where they've come to that. But what do you think? Like, how do you think that'll affect the art scene? Because we saw today like Blasey is using Chat GPT in a sense to fucking, you know, not make the design, but like kind
Help
of
'em.
direct him. Yeah, how to execute it. He put it. Fuck, what was it? Yeah, it helps you like execute it properly. You know. What do you think about like fucking? How much money did it make?
Guess.
Like 12 million.
5.2 million, and it costed 100,000 to make.
That's straight profit margin, bro.
That's insane.
I think it's because there's people out there that want to see that shit. You want to see
They
your
got a
cartoon
3% on Rotten
characters.
Tomatoes.
That's good.
That's horrible.
Oh, is that horrible? I thought the
Like
higher the percentage, it was worse.
No, I thought the lower the percentage, it was worse.
Oh, what's the top
Yeah.
rated on Rotten Tomato though?
Yeah, I got a 3%.
What's the number one movie on Rotten Tomato? We're not really movie connoisseurs here, but you know we do a little bit of all.
Damn, bro, that's insane. That's crazy. But okay, so yeah, I think the way that you can use AI. Sorry, guys, we just had to finish. You know, we had to finish the. I think the way that you could use AI to like push your brand, and not only your brand, like really anything you're doing. Like Blasey said, you're either using it or it's using you type thing. You
You're
know what I
falling
mean?
behind, you know?
Yeah, bro. Like you gotta evolve or you perish. You know? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, bro, you have to use it. If all these big names are using it and like
And why not be better? Like if you have the chance, you know.
you have the tools, use the tools.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's what he
You
said. He was
have
like, "This just ChatGPT is just another tool I've added to my toolbox." You know?
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, that's so smart because, you know, you can't if you know how to use the format or whatever, and you know how to really like talk to it. I guess like you'll be able to execute something more properly, and especially with the image creation of it, like if you can like really get something like if you describe it perfectly and you get the image you want, bro, you fucking, you know, have a fucking $1,000 art piece in a sense. You know, like
At
you
first
can,
it'll be hard,
yeah,
right?
it'll take a few trials,
But
but
once you learn how to talk to the AI, then it'll do it. And then sometimes it even gives you the little suggestions.
yeah. So we tested it out today.
Yeah, we did test it
Which was
out.
pretty cool, and we tested out the giveaway. We asked it, you know, what would I do? I have my own clothing brand. What would I do if I wanted to do a giveaway?
And the first suggestion was the basic, you know, tag a friend in the comments and like this and share it on your story.
Yeah,
The second suggestion was like the post and share it on your story because I asked it again. I was like, what are some other ideas? And then I asked it one more time, and then the other suggestion, it gave me 4 different suggestions, and we're gonna pop them up so you guys can see them.
yeah,
But it gave me a lot of different suggestions. One of them was like, you know, do like a fucking fit off, like a battle, you know, like a fit battle or something with your supporters. It was like a bunch of different things. You guys will see it. And then there was another one like you know, ask people like an influencer, you know, giveaway type thing, stuff like that. Like
yeah,
it gave me a lot of different things, and that was like simple Snapchat AI. It wasn't even Chat GPT. It was just some Snapchat AI. You know, everyone has Snapchat, so don't even like.
yeah.
You know,
There's
if
no
have
reason you
Snapchat on
shouldn't
your
be doing
phone,
it.
Use the AI on there. You know.
Yeah,
And I feel a lot of people are scared. They're like, but AI, like, I can't use AI because they're gonna, like, track me. They're already tracking you, bro. Everything on your phone is already fucking recorded.
I think
And, like,
people who think that way don't really know how shit works, bro.
it's like,
Your
bro,
phone's connected to a cellular tower. That's the like to
that's
get
all they need.
reception, you know. So like literally, you connecting to another tower like lets them know. So yeah, I think it's just yeah like about learning how to use the robot or whatever the fucking Chat GPT and like using it with you. You know, like I feel like especially like you talked about this on the podcast. You know, you're kind of like doing shit alone. And like you don't have you don't have the team, you don't have anybody. So like maybe this is like a way like you could use this to like not I don't know like organize yourself maybe and like how to like plan things a little more properly where it's like you're not as stressed because you don't have to step by step plan it where it's like it already has it step by step for you. So you're like I can kind of just follow this, you know?
And the way that these AIs work is that they have the whole fucking internet
Yeah.
in
So
their reach. It's like a faster Google search.
yeah, and so
You
while you're
know,
struggling to think of the right question to Google, you could just say some like
and they'll
broken
do the
up and
work
it'll
for
kind of
you.
understand you. Yeah, and
Yep.
way faster, you know? Like yeah, it's just all about really
Instead
using
of
it.
instead
No.
of going on Google and clicking through 5, 6 different pages, you just AI it, and then it does it 5, 6 different pages for you. If it didn't give you the right answer, reformat your question. If it didn't give you that right answer, reformat, and then it'll give you the right answer.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and it's all about the way you phrase your words. Another thing that like they had talked about in their discussion was like your ideas being watered down. How do you think you could defer from letting it watered down? I mean, obviously, you're your own person, like with your own brain and your own idea. So like if it's your idea, you kind of stand on it. You shouldn't like it shouldn't get watered down. But what do you think? Like, do you think there's possibilities of like ideas and designs being watered down through the Chat GPT or
No, I feel like it will help everyone. You just know like how, because everyone asks something different, and everyone's gonna ask it in a different way. And
yeah.
you can ask the same question in a different way. You'll get a different answer.
Yeah.
So
Well, like how you asked it 4 times the same thing differently. Yeah.
yeah, and it gave me different answers. So yeah, and then not only that, but it's just an idea. At the end of the day, you don't have to do everything it says to a T.
Yeah.
It will just give you an idea.
Same shit
So
like as your peers. Take it as a grain of salt type shit. Like
yeah, it's like that's the way I was gonna say. It's like your virtual assistant. Think of it as like a virtual friend.
yeah,
It's just your virtual friend giving you ideas, and it's not gonna judge you.
yeah.
Go
Has
ask it whatever. It's not gonna judge you. So
yeah. I think it's a is it if you don't know where to start. Also, I feel like that's a good way to expand. Like you asked, like what's the best way to advertise my clothing brand, or and it was
hmm
like giveaway.
yeah,
So it's like, yeah, bro, if you don't know where to start, maybe that's where it's at. Like, if you got 10 friends, they probably have 10 friends. So, like, yeah, that like, fucking following thing, like, yeah, it's a good way to start. So, I honestly never even thought about even using, like, the Snapchat one type shit. So, I mean, yeah, fucking
I
go and
use
do
it.
it,
Yeah,
bro.
I be
Yeah.
using the Snapchat AI.
Yeah, we tried the color scheme,
Yeah, how to
for,
mix colors, like what colors make.
yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
was pretty
fucking
cool.
just say it. I made a mop for Bloody Sunday. I did the Sunday green.
Yeah,
And I used Snapchat AI to figure out how to make this Sunday green color. So that was cool.
it was fire, yeah.
And that it was so easy. And when I sent it to them, they were like, "Bro, you're spot on with the match." Did I tell you that?
Yeah, yeah,
They're
yeah.
like, "You're spot on, bro. Like, this is
They
it."
said they're just gonna get back to you.
Yeah. All they said was like, "Fucking whenever we can figure out a way to fit this into our schedule, we'll try to see what we could do." But yeah, bro, that was super cool, and like I got the colors over there to make more if we really wanted to. So
Yeah, and I think that's also where it's at. Like, you obviously have your brand, but like I've always looked at it like, and my end goal is like I want to be kind of a creative director just in general. And I feel like it's not the same thing with you, but in the same ballpark in a sense where it's like, bro, if you could even like, create and design for these other people, like I definitely like myself stay away from like the title of graphic designer because that's not what I am. I don't
hmm
like stick to that or even professionally like know how to do that. I mean, you either in a sense, but it's like, bro, our skills compared to like professional graphic designers in a sense, we're like top tier. So it's like that's what I think a lot of these artists are like, especially now, is just people trying like to do shit, out of their comfort zone. And so it's
hmm
like the growth from you like to even ask them, or like we've talked about you taking your homie fucking hoodlum homie to fucking Blasey type shit. Like it's those little like increments and those little steps that will push you so far. Like because even if he was like, oh, that's the kid that gave me the hoodlum homie, that's where know this guy from, type shit. Like maybe he recognized you in the video type shit. So it's like that's also a good mind connection because like, oh, this guy correlates to this memory.
hmm
So in the long run, maybe he'll hit you up type shit for design. It's like it just from your brand. That's another accomplishment that I definitely like. We both kind of like strive for, like to be able to just design for bigger brands in a sense.
Yeah, bro. I feel like we were just creatives in general. You
Yeah,
know, like that's the way I would describe myself. I'm just a creative where I'll create anything. I like to make stuff. You know, like
yeah,
if I were to have like a bio for my life, I'd just put I like to make stuff because
yeah.
that's like what I like to do. You know. Yeah, bro. I feel like it. Like we said earlier, real recognize real at the end of the day, no matter what it is. You know, like you're making some good shit, people are gonna recognize. You know.
Yeah, and there's
So
levels to it too. Like, I think with like giving away stuff, like obviously it's cool to give stuff away, but like also be very specific. Like we talked about it, I think in the first few episodes, like you said, like popular kid in your school or something like that. Like, definitely like make sure like that's also who you want. Like, you don't want those type of people to fuck with it. Like, you're not trying to please nobody, but like it's also like you want people to, like you said, real recognize real. So it's like if you get a fly person to rock your shit because you're fly enough, like that's all it takes.
yeah.
1 and 1 equals 2. So like
Mhm.
it's no harder than that.
Yeah, bro. I feel like there's we give so much free game on here. You know.
I'll be writing down too after this. Like I'm like, damn.
Same. I be rewatching these sometimes. I'm like, yo, damn, we said that. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like, damn, I gave that up.
That's how I felt at that on the off the menu podcast. I was like, yo, this guy's got so much shit. I'm like, I'm with this guy every day, and he just
Yeah.
gives me more information type shit.
I don't even know where that comes from, bro. I think just all the time I've been in this game. Like I tell you, like I sometimes don't say anything. I just sit back and I learn and I fucking take mental notes and like, you
And that's
know.
what it's about. Definitely is like not spectating because you don't want to be a spectator, but like not fucking also like affecting what's going on. Just like in the in between.
Dude, I'll watch podcasts all day, every day at work. When
Yeah.
I'm on my job, like, I'll throw in my two hairnets on so they won't see my earphone underneath it. And I'll be watching pods all day, bro. You know, like, listening
Yeah.
to podcasts all day. Doesn't matter who it is. It could be fucking, fucking the Flintstones, bro. And I'll be watching them podcasts, bro. Like, I'll be watching all these pods, and I feel like that's, like, a one way of, like, cause it's like a book, you know.
Yeah.
Everyone has something like I said on the pod, like people always drop gems. You just have to listen, you know. And it's like it really depends. Like everyone can drop a gem, you know, and you put all those gems together, you got a fucking bag, you know. You got a
Yeah,
bag of
definitely.
gems. So
And it's like accidental. Like sometimes you stumble upon it. Like it's also like how they say like fucking a diamond comes from like coal. It takes pressure and shit. So like you might have coal and not realize you got a fucking diamond. Just because it's fucking
yeah,
all fucking charred and shit type shit. Like
yeah, bro. You can't ever give up. Like I was telling the homie that was here earlier, cause he's like, oh, bro, like I started doing screen printing, cause like you really motivated me to just do my own shit, you know. And I was like, yeah, dude, do that shit. And I was like, one day, bro, you'll have your own fucking screen print factory.
And that's the way to
And
start, bro.
he's like, I don't know about that. And I was like, nah, bro. I was like, you never know. Like, this shit snowballs, bro. I was like, you never know. One day I'll
Yeah.
ask you to screen print for my shit. And then next thing you know, you're gonna, you know what I mean? And then that's how it starts. And you're gonna have 10
Taking on
orders.
jobs,
You know,
yeah.
you're gonna have a bunch of screen print orders. And now you're gonna be a screen printer. And, you're gonna start the next screen print factory down here. Like, you never fucking know, you know?
And like it's an industry that's needed.
You take that one little step, dude. And, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? He's taking that step. And I believe in the homie 100%. Since day one I met him, I was like, bro, I know homie's gonna fucking kill it no matter what he does, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. He's screen printing off of, like, a cardboard on his floor, bro, on t-shirts.
Oh damn, that's how he's
Bro,
doing it
like,
like the fucking the real starter way.
Yeah, bro. Like,
Yeah, with
bro's
the mud
getting- 'cause
type
he
shit.
used to be a screen printer, so he knows how to do it, but he doesn't have the machines. Like, he has the love for it. You
Bro,
know?
that's enough inspiration right there for like anybody out there. Like that's all it takes really. Like you gotta be hungry for it, bro. Like if it's not nobody's gonna come out here and give this shit to you. Like nobody's gonna like. And if you have like if you're in the position to even be anywhere near anything, like take those fucking like take those steps to whatever to make yourself better, your brand better, like whatever it takes, bro. It's literally just the smallest things where like people don't fucking like you said, you don't try or you don't really realize it until like it's too late sometimes. You're like, fuck, I should have, like
Mhm.
so that's why you gotta like I like that thing, like you gotta kind of have an ignorance to it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like at the same time where I'm at, I'm like, damn, I've seen so much where I'm also like, damn, like, you're right, it is hard, but it's like, you can't fucking care about the hard part.
Yeah.
It's
You
all
can't be
about,
scared of with all you've seen. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, definitely. It's like, I've
'cause
seen the good
you've
and the
also
bad.
seen, like, how you've seen me fucking work my ass off, and you've seen me be stressed, and you see me, but then you also see the payoff.
Yeah,
And that shit, you
and
also
that's what
see the
it's,
6
yeah,
months of, like, hard work that it came to that payoff, And it's like, fuck, like, bro, we working for fucking 8 years, and now the one designer I fuck with, the one person I gave a shout out on the whole fucking pod to, posted me on the shit.
that's crazy.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, instead of me saying I fuck with Virgil heavy, I was like, no, I fuck with Blasey heavy. And look what fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
And that's the thing too, is like, bro, like, the one thing that you went in with, and like, I really fucked with too, was like, just be yourself. And it's like, bro, that's all it takes. Like how I say I wouldn't wear that shit if I wouldn't wear it. Like I wouldn't make it if I wouldn't wear it. It's the same thing where it's like you make shit because it's what you want. It's like said differently, but it's parallel. Like bro, yeah, it's like you gotta be yourself. And if this is your form of expression in a sense, why would you fake the funk? You know, like then it's not you at all. Like you're just doing something else for somebody else. You know, like so I think yeah, fucking you went in there and you weren't like yeah, fucking Virgil, Off White, LV. You know, like yeah, you were like definitely. And I think that's also the best parts. You don't. We're not fucking high fashion.
Like, what
Fucking
did I talk about, bro? I talk about wrestling, art pieces, and
yeah,
like plushies. You know,
yeah.
and
We're not
like
no
call it a
fucking
day,
high
bro.
fashion guys. Like we're
Nah,
fucking,
yeah,
and obviously like we're streetwear dudes. We're like, but we don't fit in a box. We're making our own box in our
hmm
own lane in a sense. And I think like that's why right, real recognize real. You know, like you went in there and you fucking you set your lane. You know, like even they were like, damn, you inspired us because it's like, bro, you're riding over here. You know, and like nobody's on your lane type shit. And so like Blasey fucking, you know, took the exit and fucking saw your shit and was like, damn. You know?
that's a crazy feeling, bro. Like
No,
that
yeah, bro.
really did motivate the fuck out of
And
me,
that's what
bro.
I'm saying. Like, it's just a that's like a 1 in 1,000 chance. Like, who someone had to have said that, you know, or like
Yeah,
something like, and it doesn't even matter. It's more the fact that he was like, I'll fuck with
fuck it, I'm
that.
gonna
Yeah,
post this.
yeah.
Yeah,
And it's he didn't have to. Like nobody. And that's the thing is
yeah.
like, I think yeah, real recognize real. Like nobody's gonna do nothing that they don't want to. You know. So
It's crazy, bro. It is an insane fucking industry out here, and we're living proof. If we could fucking do this shit, you guys could do this shit. There's no
there's no
stopping.
doubt. Yeah.
You know.
It and like we always say, it's a fucking killer industry. You know, people are gonna try to bite you down. But it's also because those are the people that aren't anywhere near where like they want to be. Like the people at the top, bro. Blasey, like we said, has no reason to share it. But it's like, bro, he knows. Like, damn, this is a guy spitting game. This is a guy that's fucking doing this shit. Like,
Dude, I'm a nobody, bro. You know
yeah,
what I
in a
mean? Like,
sense,
and
like,
like,
yeah,
I'm like nobody in this big pond. You know, I'm a little fish in this big pond, bro.
yeah,
And for
and
one of the
it's
like fucking bigger fish to be like, let me give some recognition to this little fish over here. It's
yeah,
fucking insane, and not just me, bro. Like
the
the whole
homies pod,
squadron. You
yeah.
know, the whole squad was like, fuck it, we'll put them all in there. You know.
And it's just we're all about the same shit. We really fucking live this shit. I mean, I feel like you know we literally would die for this shit type shit. Like it's kind of corny, but it's like, bro, this clothing shit is like it's way different, bro. And it's not even just about the clothing. Like it's just the whole like I said, the fucking that state you were in, that fucking like fucking what did I say? It was your
The
flow
flow
state,
state,
yeah,
yeah.
like that flow state, like even that feeling when it comes to designing type shit, you know, like there's no better feeling, you know, it's like better than being high type shit, like,
hmm
so it's like, bro, like it's definitely it's crazy to even see that. It's and then I'm glad it pushes you to grow, you know, like somebody could have settled for them, like yeah, I got recognition, you know, like fuck you, like, but now you're like I need to do more, like
Nah, bro. I'm pushing to like the day to be like I'm in Bloggy's office and be like, bro, you mind the time you
on
reposted
his
that shit,
pod,
bro? You
bro,
know,
and
like
yeah,
time you reposted that shit made me fucking go 10 times as hard. Like made me like. If I'm working this hard and my fucking it's something's getting shown, then here we go. You know what I mean? Like there's no stopping from here.
no, yeah, I mean you got my wheels turning definitely, like you always have them turning, but like after that podcast, I was just like fuck, you lit my fire back up again, like definitely, it's like bro, like and like seeing all this shit, bro, like you said, it's possible, like. You shouldn't doubt yourself. People are gonna think you're crazy, but it's like, bro, you gotta go in this full
Mm,
heartedly. You know, like
yeah.
if you're one step back, you and not full, you're gonna trip over. You know, like yeah, it definitely you're fucking going in
It's like
head first.
have you ever dropped in on a skateboard?
Yeah, 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 and you just
So
fucking
you have to drop all and you have to give it all you got because if you hesitate, you boom, you
yeah,
eat
you're gonna eat
shit. You
shit.
know,
Yeah,
that's what I think about all the time.
yeah,
I'm
that's
like
a good way to put it.
every time I think about it, I'm like, okay, I'm dropping in right now, and I gotta fucking lean forward. You
Yeah,
know
you
what I mean?
gotta
I gotta step down and lean forward
you gotta
as
go
hard
with
as
the
I
board.
could.
Yeah,
Cause if not, bro, if I fucking hesitate even a little bit, I'm off this. I fell. You know.
on your ass.
So
Yeah,
that's why I always think I'm like
that's a
fucking
good
boom. I gotta
comparison.
lean forward. You know, like drop it on a fucking skateboard. Like that's the way I always think about it.
Yeah. Speaking of skateboards, the LV skateboard we talked about last
The
time.
transition was crazy, bro. It was crazy. That was like fucking a Metro Boomin ass fucking beat switch right there of a transition,
Yeah,
bro.
bro, it was pretty slick.
Damn.
Speaking of skateboards, we saw the how much was it? 1,200, 2600.
Some bullshit, bro.
Some bullshit.
Too goddamn expensive. 2,500, I think it was.
Yeah,
Or
some crazy
2,800.
shit. Who was skating it?
Tyshawn Jones.
Yo, shout out Tyshawn Jones skating the
He's
LV
like skater of
board.
the year last year, I believe.
Okay.
Or I don't know who was in 2023, but I'm pretty sure he was 2022 skater of the year. He skates
Okay.
for Supreme. Owns a brand named Hardee's. Killer skateboarder. Like really good skateboarder. He's the fucking Michael Jordan of skateboarding.
Oh, my bad.
No, really. Like,
Yeah?
No, you're killing it, bro.
Okay.
Killing
I'm gonna have to tap in with him.
it. Yeah.
That's fire though. What do you think? Fucking skateboarding that LV board. Fuck it.
And the Timbs
Oh, and he had the LV
on
Timbs
the
on.
same video.
Oh, I didn't even realize
Yeah,
that.
he's wearing the LV Timbs and the fucking. I'm pretty sure he's wearing an LV jacket too or something.
Those Timbs are so crazy.
Yeah.
The tongue embossed, bro.
Bro, they did different like pairs.
Oh, they're not all the same.
No, they did like different like styles and shit. We'll post them, but yeah, they did.
Oh
different,
yeah, I saw him in the Gunna
style
that
teams.
Gunna post I posted.
Yeah.
How do you
did
think? How do you feel about that, Gunna?
Fucking wanna, bro.
Fucking out here modeling for LV.
That's crazy, bro. Hey, snitches and rats, you know.
Yeah.
Snitches and rats.
I was trying to think of something for LV to do with snitches. Nah, I don't know. Yeah, fucking, that's crazy, bro. Pharrell Williams over here taking over. Fucking just.
Yeah, but Tyshawn skating the board is crazy. That's cool. And
Was it like at the walkway too? Like after the
no,
walkway?
it was
type
just
shit?
like in the street. He just skated.
How'd he get it though?
Yeah.
Like
Just fucking, he's tapped in, bro.
tapped in.
He modeled the fucking LV Supreme shit.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, bro. Tyshawn's tapped in. He's a really good skateboarder.
I like that the skateboarding scene. A lot of skateboarders are doing like modeling shit now too and shit.
Yeah,
So it's
that's
pretty cool.
cool.
Yeah, they're like
Well, it's 'cause
crossing
they're
over.
all kind of biting like the skateboarding clothes. you
Yeah.
know?
Well, streetwear
Yeah,
fucking
everything-
comes from where, you know, like fucking skateboarding
True,
and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole skateboarding culture is just booming right now.
Yeah.
It's cool for me. I've been skateboarding damn near my whole life, you know?
Yeah.
So,
I know fucking where was he? At the Ash Pizza fucking pop up. You
yeah,
played
we were
skate against some
skating
kids and
there,
shit.
Yeah, that was fun, bro.
Did you bet anything? I thought you bet
No, yeah, I
something.
was trying to bet, but the kids were like, nah. But I beat them, so that was
Yeah.
cool. You know?
Took his
Yeah.
fucking wheels. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Oh shit.
Getting aggressive here.
Damn, yeah. But yeah, bro. We have one more topic
Topic.
here. Yeah, Half Evil Supreme.
That's crazy.
So Half Evil is a store from Chicago, or is a brand from Chicago. They have a store in Chicago, and they just moved right next door to the Supreme Chicago store. That's
Fire. I think that's dope. Like, it won't be competition, but friendly fucking fire. You
Yeah.
know, like I guess that's not good, but I guess like fucking not trying to compete against a big ass competitor, but being like, hey, we're your neighbor. Like that's cool. You know, like coming in nicely, like you know, guns down, not guns blazing type shit.
It's cool for Half Evil though because like people go to the Supreme.
Yeah, so they will like
you know,
walk. Oh,
and
this
then
is
they'll
here.
walk next door. Oh, Half Evil's right here.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what we did with Fugazi when Fugazi had their store in Hollywood by Supreme.
You guys
we
walked
went
over
to
there.
Fugazi and then we walked over to Supreme because it was like a block.
Right there.
You know, we parked.
It's
our
on
car
Melrose, right?
No, Supreme moved their store, to like West Hollywood or some shit. So,
Oh damn! What the fuck?
yeah. But we parked our store closer there to the Supreme than the Fugazi even was.
You guys saw
know, so-
Danny Duncan too, now?
Yeah, we saw Danny Duncan, Deso Dub, that
Deso
trip,
Dub.
and then Trevor from Fugazi, Justin Minsinger. Then the next time we went over, that's when we met Blasi, Eric Khan, Michi Darko, like all of us.
MTV
homies.
Jesse.
Yeah, MTV Jesse, his dad.
That was fire
That
too.
was cool. Every time we go to LA, it's like we fucking,
Yeah.
all these people.
Yeah, biggest advice, I mean, personally for me, for like shit like that is, put yourself out there. Like, I'm a very shy person or even timid, so it's like, you have to like be out there and you have to be outgoing. And even just like talking, like if you got a booth and shit, like definitely, put yourself out there and don't be scared or don't scare
They're
people away.
too.
Yeah.
Don't be a fanboy, but they're people too.
No, yeah, you gotta act regular too. Yeah, especially with people like that. Like, I think it's like if you come up to them normal, it catches them more off guard too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Like,
then
yo,
they're like,
bro, what's up? Oh, Blasi, I really fuck with you. That's all you really gotta say, and then, you know what I mean? Like,
don't go crazy.
You don't gotta be like, oh my god, dude, I have 50 of your things at home. Like, I can't believe the first piece I
watch
ever
you,
bought
bro.
from you. I watch it. Look, I watch every episode, and you're like, that's kind of crazy. But if you're just like, bro, I fuck with what you do, that's more than enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're people at the end of the day, bro. You don't know like what the fuck people are going through. Like shit.
Yeah. That's also like it's crazy because like people be like, "Damn, I see you on the podcast," and that's like even a crazy thing to hear. Like, because I'm like, yo, I'm just nobody.
The guy, bro.
Just
We're
a guy. Like you
talking.
said, we're a bunch of nobodies. Like,
Yeah, we're just talking, bro. We're not doing anything too crazy.
we want everybody to come with us, type shit. We want,
Literally, bro. We want the whole community.
yeah, we're trying to make a community. Like, that's what it's about. Cause you can't like it sucks to be by yourself at the top. You know what the fuck are you gonna do by yourself? You need two to play a game, type shit. Like,
Oh yeah, for sure, bro.
yeah, or even like 3 or 4 or 5.
This year's it feels crazy. I have the fucking the sneaker convention is coming up.
Oh yeah, you're already on that.
Yeah, in March.
Yeah.
I already have a lot of stuff. Shout out to people. They fucking made me a special guest for that. That was cool as fuck. Got some pillows dropping next month.
Fire.
Pillow.
Fire.
I'm gonna be releasing a little cozy, little like beer cozy. Little.
Oh, you have beer
green
cozies?
Yeah, I'll show
What?
you. It's here in the office already. Those are gonna be releasing with the pillows for free, bro.
Fire.
So like first 12 orders get like a free cozy. You feel me?
Exclusive right here,
Like,
bro.
Yeah, so that's cool. And yeah, I'm really excited for that sneaker convention. It's always a good time.
It's dope. The people there are cool.
Hopefully you can pull up again.
I'll pull up.
You know, help me run the table and shit.
I'll try to. Well, it's in March. I probably won't. Have a lot of shit, but
It's March 2nd.
March 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
What month? January, March.
I have a homie. I'm gonna link up with him this weekend. It's a photographer. He reached out to me. He asked me if he could shoot for Hoodlum, and I was like, oh, usually, But then he's like, this is my photos. He sent me his photos. I was like, you're actually a pretty killer. So I asked him how much are his his fees or whatever. He said free. He's like, just pay me for the gas that I'm using to get to you and all that. So shout out that dude. Of course we're gonna hook him up. Of course we're gonna give him some shit. It's not gonna be free. We're gonna get him, hooked up.
Get him correct.
But I'm excited to meet with homie and kind of talk to him and see what he's all about. First task is shooting for the promo video for those pillows.
Fire.
So I'm kind of been thinking of some ideas with promo video.
Fire.
I was kind of thinking of using like a stamp, like having like a little like stamp, like different paper, stamp, dude. And then next thing you know, like it kind of zooms out and it's like the chair and it's just like the pillow sitting in the chair or something along those lines.
That makes sense.
Something like that. We were gonna do a whole animated thing.
We just spray you in white face and shit.
Oh damn.
And it like turns into the pillow.
Yeah, so I don't know. The cool thing is when you do have like a photographer like that, you give him an idea, and then he said he already had an idea, so I want to hear what he has.
That's fire.
But I also told him to come to the sneaker convention and get photos of that and videos and just get like promo,
Content, yeah.
So shout out him.
That's cool, yeah.
I'll get him in, and I was like, you can shoot anything you want there. Like people are cool, I'll get you in for free, give you the fucking exclusive pass, vendor pass, So. Yeah, I'm excited to see. His name's Jacob, but I'm excited to see the homie and like he'll be an asset to the team. He'll definitely be an asset. It'll be cool to like fucking have him shoot for you or something.
Yeah, in the future type shit.
All of us,
Yeah.
Like, we all just have like
reuse of photography.
Fucking shoots for all of us. That's cool, and I'm excited to have him come to the sneaker convention and get like footage.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm excited for this year's sneaker convention. I think since you just keep growing every time. I feel like your hype is way better. I like it though, cause like there's gonna be a point where it's like, damn, he's kind of running, like like Hoodlum's running this shit over here. Type
I sure hope so, bro. And like it's cool that they put me on, and they were like, let's make you a special guest. Like like that's fucking fire. I'm like one of the few special guests I've seen them post, so that's cool as fuck.
Yeah, we definitely need to I want to hop on, like obviously not me right now, but like in the future I definitely want to hop on like their different state ones. So cause like we know the homie Pillage won like best fucking.
Yeah, and
best setup at the Las Vegas one, and then the vintage homies won. I can't remember what award they won over there too, but they got an award in Vegas.
And here they won like best setup here.
Oh, did they?
The homie, what's it called? The homie that has that vintage store by the Rock or whatever. The rat or the hip hop and recreation center or whatever.
Oh, the Herc.
Yeah, that one.
Those are the homies. Those are all homies with the
SLC.
keys in them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think they're all homies and shit.
Oh,
because that's where they had their pop up that one time. Remember? Yeah.
But those people won the like.
Oh, they over here.
Best display at the Utah one. So
oh damn! I thought your homie Thriftwood would have gotten that.
Yeah, I thought so too. But no, that was like the event before.
Oh, the one before.
Thriftwood did kill that event.
Yeah,
like
dude, their setup is insane. Oh yeah, that shit was crazy. Yeah, someone was talking to him, put it on, and then tried to run off with it.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah. That is crazy. Don't pull up to fucking events trying to steal shit, bro.
You guys are crazy.
You need to get jumped by all the people that fucking run the events. We hate that shit so much.
Bro, what?
I feel like, that's like a mutual thing where everyone just fucking hates people that like come through and try to...
Yeah, why are you gonna steal from like an event? Like a convention is crazy, bro. Stealing from a convention is wild.
Yeah. Bro, the shoe vendor here are pretty good too. I like... Our shoe vendors are like upping their game very well. I feel like, we don't have a... You don't think so?
No, you're right. I'm just been so out of shoes.
Well, bro, I mean, fucking, I can't talk shoes anything.
Well, I just mean like just personally, I feel like in the last like year, my love for shoes has really like
died down.
Yeah, bro.
Just the oversaturation.
Yeah, that and like I just been so focused on my shit, but it's like the same shoe, different color, same shoe, different collab. Like,
or it's the same shoe, just this year's shoe.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, bro. Like my love for shoes has gone down. And then I noticed going to the sneaker conventions, like, it's cool that, like, I have my own brand and I'm not selling shoes because, like, you go to every table, they're all the same.
Yeah, and that's what I like, and I love that they're so welcoming to the clothing because it's like, yeah, bro, you fucking, it's refreshing. You're just like, oh, shit, some clothes.
You see something different when you're there. Like, you see shoes. Oh, shit, what the fuck is this? shoes, shoes, shoes. You know, like it's like that's all you really see there.
Yeah, and then there is like there's one artist that does like canvases there. Shout out her.
Yeah,
She's
she
pretty
kills
cool.
that.
Yeah.
And then they're like, luckily we have like barbers cutting
Oh yeah, those
hair
would be
too. And then
barbers.
there
I
are
think
the
they have like
people that
exotic snacks and
people that bring
shit.
the candles. Those people are cool. And then but it just feels like all the tables are the same, bro. Like,
Yeah. Oh, that's where we last one we met Tentos there. That was pretty
yeah,
sick.
Tentos killed it. Shout out Tentos.
Yeah, like that's
We
great.
need to
That was
get
a
him
cool
on the
spot.
pod.
Yeah. Yeah,
Good
man.
Hollywood pod. Shout out Tentos.
Yeah. Yeah, they're fucking dope. I love their shit they got going on, and they're definitely fucking. They're doing a lot of the shit with reels and stuff, bro. I've been seeing
They
it a lot.
kill it, dude. And they
The
use cap
content,
cut.
it's the content,
They be
bro.
cap cutting it up and
Yeah,
they're
bro.
wild with that shit.
Yeah, they're doing good
What
though.
is that?
This is a bag I made a year ago.
A year ago? Damn, that's a long time.
Just about, yeah. This is a little bag. This is one of my first bags that I made.
What was your like idea behind it?
There was no idea. When I saw there is no idea behind my sewing, I think it's like more. The way I look at it is
But,
more like
what were
a
you
puzzle.
making it for?
Nothing.
Oh, you just made like that size just to make that size?
Bro, I like bags. As weird as that sounds,
Yeah.
like I like bags. I like the functionality. I like pockets and all that. And then like, so I had these jeans, and then so these were jeans. This was a pair of jeans, and well, there's the mics in here.
How does it smell? Let me see.
Let's see. It smells. It's got that smell. Smell it. It's like
It
a
doesn't really smell like anything.
It's like a detergent kind of smell. But when you rip it, it like releases it. Yeah, but like so these were some jeans. It's got like the pocket on the like side pocket, and it's got a back pocket in there. But yeah, like when I make things, I just kind of like imagine it in my head first. So like like how a bag is made. So like I was just trying something out, and I guess like yeah, I took the structure like the bottom and the tops and the sides, put them together, and then yeah, I just been learning. I mean, like looking at it again, like one thing I would make different is like my handles or whatever, they're on the outside, like cut or whatever. It doesn't look as clean.
Yeah.
So maybe figure out a way to do it in between the fucking,
Yeah.
So like most of the time when I'm making stuff, it's just mostly to like figure it out, like
Yeah.
how am I gonna do this better on a final product. But people like this, like, well, some people have liked it where it's like a little raunchy, it's just like it looks like it's meant to be that way with like the strings cut out and all that. So it's like. But yeah, I mean, there's never anything behind what I make. Really, it's just me trying to figure it out in my brain.
I like that bag. I like how it's not so big where you can't like carry it around every day, but it's like you can put like your little essentials in there. Like you can put your phone, your charger,
Yeah.
You want to put a sandwich in there, take the charger out, put the sandwich in
I guess
there.
it is a sandwich. Yeah, I mean, I guess like my inspiration for like bags and stuff like comes from like I like Coach. Coach is like my favorite brand, and so they do a lot of tiny bags like that, and I guess like that's where I kind of got the image and stuff. But I mean, I would love to do like bags and totes and shit like that. I feel like it's like one thing like Marc Jacobs, bro. Like the way when he did his tote bag, like bro, it's the most simple tote bag, but like just the pattern and the way it was and the multiple colors and everything, like bro, they were going for like $2,000. It was a fucking crazy sell. But I think it's just the effort or even just the aesthetic to it. People see it's a little bit different. Like it's a fucking tote bags were back for a bit. So yeah, I guess it's just like about finding your niche at the same time. Like what do I really want to make? Like pants are hard to make, and I know that. Like it's all about like the waist. The waist is the hardest part, but I'm like damn. So like I kind of want to steer away from that, and I'm like not because they're easy, because bags are hard and intricate. Especially if you're making a simple bag with no pockets, who's gonna want that? So, but yeah, I think like bags is like the coolest thing. I want to learn how to do blanks like for shirts. So like just watching like Bloody Sunday, like MTV Jesse and them do their thing with the blanks and the shirts and stuff. Like I definitely want to start doing that where like learn how to make my own off-shoulder shirts or whatever, like fucking or the hoodies and shit. Cause I think that's where it's at. Like once you're making your own blank and designing your own blank, people are like, oh, this isn't the same as any other shirt, like. Yeah. And nobody really can tell, but I mean, maybe to me, like I don't know. But
you
then again, yeah. And like, well, like with one of your shirts, like I picked it up and I was like, oh, the collar, like that's one thing I look for, like too, is like the collar. Like you don't want something that's like hella stretched out or whatever, and then like or too tight. I like something that's like hugs your neck but not too much, like.
And you tried it on too, like you felt the fit and stuff.
Yeah, it's nice and comfy and like
perfect.
Yeah, and just like the GSMs on it too. Like people don't understand just how much thought goes into like making the perfect shirt, making the perfect hoodie. Like every time too, like you're not gonna have your shit be this high one time and then go back down. Like you can't do that because it's just not fucking. What's the word? It's not like a constant. Yeah, it's not consistent. And so people are gonna be like, damn, this one was good, but this one was horrible. Like. you know. And then if you're doing like $40 shirts, and like your one shirt's on like a fucking amazing blank, and then your other shirt's on a Gildan, like people would be like 40, really?
What the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did I spend 40 on a Gildan tee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck Lonely Ghost.
Yep. It's been fuck Lonely Ghost for a while.
Bro,
It
that's what
will
they do.
continue to be fuck
But I
Lonely
think that's
Ghost.
what like. And so back to the Babbitt thing though, like that's what he's doing, just on a little more expensive, like upcycled vintage things, I guess, like Gap blinks and stuff. But I don't know, man. It's a fucking busy game out here. I don't know.
There's no right or wrong way of doing this.
Yeah.
There's so many ways of doing it. So.
Yeah, it's definitely like you just gotta figure out your fucking niche, your way to do it, and yeah, and then like yeah, take notes from everybody, like all your people that inspire you, fucking figure it out, and then fucking from there on, you know, execute properly yourself.
And something I want to say also is like you're taking this initiative to sit down and make your bags and shit, and like, yeah, you don't know how to make bags, you didn't have any proper training or anything, but you have a sewing machine and you have some material, so fuck it, let's try. You know?
You have a brain, like bro, you gotta figure it out, bro. Like that's how everything got started, you know. Like I think you gotta test yourself, like do something you don't know.
And there's no excuse, you know. Like at the end of the day, the only person holding you back is you.
Yeah.
Know? And, like there's no excuse.
Who gives a fuck what anybody has to say or think, you know? Like
doesn't work, rip it apart, make a new one or something.
yeah, you can reuse that shit. Yeah. Ready?
But yeah, guys, thank you for fucking tuning in to episode 13, because we ain't fucking 12 out here.
Fuck 12.
Thank you for tuning in to episode 12, guys. It was a good episode. We fucking
Sure.
love you guys. The camera didn't fucking die this time, so shout out. Peace out, y'all.
Peace.